Hey, I am here in Nashville, Tennessee, visiting one of my dearest friends, Annie Downs. Annie's an author and speaker, and she makes fast friends with everybody she comes in contact with, so it's no wonder that we've become such good friends. So I called Annie before coming out here, asked her what she wanted to do, and she recently went vegan and is having a really hard time figuring out healthy, nourishing, and easy breakfast to make in the morning and to be able to grab and go. I stopped by the store, grabbed a few ingredients, and I'm gonna head upstairs and get into the kitchen with her. Some of my closest friends have come from connecting through our businesses and passions. The problem? They're located all around the country. They're actors, authors, business owners, activists, chefs, artists, speakers, and musicians. But the two things they all have in common, they're my friends and food is their vehicle for gathering their loved ones. Social media, it opens us to a world of new people. And even though there's miles between us, a comforting meal with a soul-filling chat can feed our friendship in no time. So I'm jumping on planes and showing up in their kitchens because cooking is always more fun with friends.
Hi! Come on in. Welcome to my house.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
I mean, you're amazing. Everything's unpacked.
I mean, I've been here 24 hours, and I knew I needed my kitchen to be ready for you.
Well,
so
thank you.
We did some boxes.
We picked some easy things to make today. So
okay, let me tell you my issues.
What do we need to do here?
This is why you're here today, besides the fact that I love you and we're friends.
Okay.
One, you know this, about 15 years ago, I was diagnosed with PCOS.
Yep.
And so how I eat all the time matters massively in my health and my future and what I want to do with my life.
The fact that you have realized that and are taking action, I think is amazing.
Yeah, you've walked it with me. You've walked me from like, I don't know that I care to I really care.
Yeah.
So. And I really care every day.
Yep.
So for starters, I have to eat different because of PCOS, but also in like the last 6 months or so, I've been eating vegan.
Yeah.
And I feel so much better. I bet I eat meat like once every other week when I want it. Like I literally am just listening to my body, and when my body says turkey sandwich, I'm like, okay, I guess I need something that's in that.
Yeah.
And it is breakfast that's running my life. Like I'm eating Lara bars out of my little container every day because I'm not eating eggs or cereal, or because I don't really do a lot of grain either. I was gonna
say, no eggs, no cereal, no bacon.
Right. I do sometimes have bacon, but I really don't very much. And so help me with the breakfast.
So I was thinking about this after we talked, and you said you were needing help with breakfast, and I'm thinking about your lifestyle and that you're busy and that you travel and that you're running out to the office in the mornings. So I'm thinking something that you can make once at the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
You could put some in the freezer, some in the fridge, and you can just grab and go.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is that you get kind of sick of that every time. So I think that is what will keep it fresh, because I do think you might get sick of it. I mean, you're getting sick of Lara bars, right? So you want to kind of switch it up. But we're gonna do chia pudding that's gonna have coconut milk in it, so you're gonna have good healthy fats in the morning to like get you through till lunch, and then some good sugars and carbohydrates from the fruit. And then there'll be an acai smoothie on top, which is, I mean, you probably know, but acai is super high in antioxidants. So it's just like really, really nourishing breakfast.
Breakfast to me needs to have like a lot of sneaky things in it. Like I always am like, can I put some spinach in here?
Yes.
Can I put some other things, like adding some things?
So we're not putting spinach in this, but you could totally put spinach in a smoothie portion. So we're gonna do those in here. We can toss a couple in the freezer.
That's so cute.
I brought you some grain-free granola that you can put on top, but you could also do like toasted coconut, or if you like raisins, or something crunchy actually really helps your body to break this down and actually absorb the nutrients. So that's why.
Really?
Why?
I did not know that.
I'm gonna try to explain it. Yeah, it's what your mouth does. So your saliva starts to break stuff down so that as you chew. But if you just swallow like a smoothie and you're drinking it through a straw, your body's not gonna absorb as much of the nutrients.
Oh my gosh,
so
I did not know.
Chia seeds are already helpful for that because you kind of have to chomp on them a little bit. But anything crunchy that you can add to the top, you could do like bee pollen, you could do some nuts or seeds, some granola, some crunchy coconut flakes.
So every time I'm eating, I should be eating something crunchy.
You should always be chewing a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay,
so that's why acai bowls have become so popular over like a smoothie, because you're getting all those toppings on top and you're eating it with a spoon and you're doing a little bit of chewing.
Is there a reason you picked white chia seeds over black?
It's all about aesthetics.
It's how it looks, yeah. Because chia
you can totally use black.
But the black ones, the chia seed pudding looks different.
It looks like grayish.
And it doesn't expand. Yeah. I feel like they don't expand as much as
this just looks prettier, and I've always used them because I feel like it's easier to hide from my kids. Now, if you like chia pudding, so I've already asked you this, so that's fine. If you're a person that doesn't, or you're making this for somebody that doesn't, you can actually blend up the whole chia pudding thing and make it super creamy.
Yeah, that's right.
And then pour it in, and then you're not worrying about it, and then it just looks like a pudding or tastes like a pudding.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Okay.
I didn't know what you'd have unpacked. I also didn't know what the caliber of your stuff would be, so I brought you a little gift to start.
Danielle! Oh my gosh, a Vitamix, Danielle, that's like so fancy. Oh my gosh.
You deserve it, it's your
so
first house. And so we're gonna give you a good blender. I'm gonna stop and say that you can use this. You could use a stick blender. Like,
oh my gosh, those are so nice. Thank you.
I mean, you're eating vegan now, so if you're gonna be blending up soups and you're gonna be making smoothies, and so this is your new blender for your new house. I was like,
really kind
coming
of y'all.
thinking like, I hope that you have space for it. But that guy's big, so I mean, like, we're
get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Man, Danielle, that's really, really sweet.
Right. The reason why I did this was because you made my spinach artichoke dip.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
Or my cream spinach. And it was a little chunky.
Yes.
And so I'm like,
You're
all right,
like,
I think you might need a new blender. So here we go.
Thank you.
Plug her in.
Oh my gosh, that was really sweet.
You can give her a name.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's the Danielle. Get the Danielle out of the cabinet. We were like, you keep one of your friends in the cabinet. No, that's the name of my Vitamix.
Okay, while you're looking
Danielle
at
F Vitamix.
While you're
just like me.
I'm gonna find some stuff. I already went through and
yeah, because I don't know where things are yet either.
Well,
so
I found them. They were all in the same
know.
drawer.
In
So
another
you've organized
show-
really well.
And another show you do, you should go through people's kitchens and tell them where to put things.
That's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna let you open this.
Okay, wait.
And
Okay,
I'm gonna
but
start measuring
let's
some
talk
stuff
about
out.
coconut milk
Let's
first.
talk
Aren't
about
you
it.
supposed to?
Shake
It's
it.
cream that has the.
Yeah, no, so the milk will too. So we're using the whole can, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But if you're ever using like a cup, you want to shake it up because you want the fat to combine with the water.
Right.
Because otherwise, if you're just using the fat in a recipe, you may not get that same texture.
Right,
And the fat is where, I mean, that's the good stuff. You don't want just the water, right? And then I've also got some
coconut
almond
water.
milk.
Go buy coconut water.
Exactly. So I like this one. I mean, it should just be coconut meat and water in the ingredients. But it's a good brand. You can find coconut milk anywhere these days. So we're gonna
spill in the new house.
It's all right. We're gonna start with making the chia pudding. Then we're gonna make the smoothie.
So this is a good like Sunday afternoon addition to what I'm because a lot of times between what I do on Sundays at church or whatever. I mean, I'm not the like meal prep queen, but I am the like. Okay, if I can do this while I'm watching a football game or listening to a soccer match or whatever, I can. And then I have it all week. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, I think.
And with Danielle F Vitamix, she's gonna be such a help.
All right, so we're gonna just pour this in.
Okay.
Okay, and then.
So many times when I see coconut milk, I don't shake it enough.
Yeah, because you're gonna get that big glob of fat,
and I go
which
like,
is great.
Oh man! So if I pour it in there, can I just mix it and it'll make itself into milk?
Or you can. Sometimes I'll soak it in like a bowl of warm water. I think I told you that trick when you were making my ranch dressing.
Yes, I do. Keep that ranch dressing.
Okay, so we need 3/4 cup of this. I'll let you stir. So chia seed you won't see it absorb this right away. It's going to take.
It goes faster than you think it does.
It does. It goes faster, but it also. You texted me one night. It also sometimes doesn't absorb. And we figured it out. I think it was that you put an acid in it, right? It was like lemon juice.
Yeah, I thought I was being real tricky in making. Because I had made this banana chia seed pudding and I loved it.
Yeah.
And so I made an orange one.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're going to add 1.5 cups of almond milk to the coconut milk.
Okay. Why?
Because coconut milk, once it gets cold, kind of like we were talking about with that fat on the top,
it
would get a little bit like hard. It would just kind of be hard to break through.
But not in like the pudding kind of way, and like butter kind of way.
I was gonna say like cold coconut oil kind of way. So so that's not as
that at all.
No, not as good. All right, so let's make our smoothie. So we're gonna do 1/4 cup.
Having a great time, Danielle.
I'm really glad. You're really good.
Happy
You're a really good whisker.
Thank you so much. Anybody wants to date me, I'm easy to find.
Yeah.
Cook.
You can make them these smoothie bowls. Okay, so we've got 1/4 cup of.
That's like nothing.
No, it's really not a lot of liquid, but that's because we're wanting to be kind of.
Danielle F Vitamix can handle so much more than that.
That's true. We could make a double batch. Should we? Let's do it.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, I'll eat it.
Damn, Danielle F Vitamix. Let's see what you're up to.
Let's see what you can handle, Danielle F Vitamix.
All right. So we got a banana.
Okay.
We're gonna do some frozen strawberries. You could do blueberries if you wanted to too.
Usually I freeze my bananas.
Freeze it. No, do it. I mean, it's just because I just showed up here and didn't have time to go plant a banana in your freezer.
Annie put a banana in there.
Now these are frozen, so I'm gonna do just like about a cup or so. This part of the smoothie is not like you can kind of just like do whatever smoothie you want. Okay. So we talked about spinach. I know you've loved like frozen spinach lately. Throw a handful of frozen spinach in there.
Yeah, because those big organic boxes, I never eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you can just freeze them.
Yeah, you can.
Who knew?
I know. Okay, so this is
such a good resource.
Acai powder. It's just kind of like, you know acai
bowls. It smells like
bowls.
dried, like when you eat dry blueberries or dry raspberries. Yeah.
Exactly. So we're gonna put a tablespoon of this in. Yeah, and it's pretty, like, it's kind of this like black color.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna get, with this, you could get frozen acai and you're gonna get that like vibrant purple color.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is freeze dried, you're not gonna get as much of that color as you would.
Oh, that's good to know, because if I was making it by myself, I'd
probably think you
done
messed
it
it
wrong.
up. Yeah, no. And then for another, like, just a little extra boost of some protein and also just some like thickness in this, we're gonna just do a little almond butter.
Yeah, avocados and nut butters have been my saving grace in a vegan life.
I was gonna say you could add some avocado to this to thicken it up. Add some extra really great fats. I mean, it's good that you're eating a lot of avocado because it's just such a good.
At first I was joking on Insta story and I was like, you guys, why am I always craving avocado? And everybody's like, because you're not eating meat, you dummy. Your body needs it.
But you're doing vegan the right way. Like, so many vegan people just end up buying a bunch of processed stuff, and a lot of that stuff's not very healthy for you, and it's not balanced in terms of like what you need. So
and I think
feel
a lot
like
of that is because when I went dairy free first, I tried all the fake dairy stuff because dairy's so bad for a lot of people, but for PCOS people specifically.
Right, yeah, because you've been dairy free longer than anything.
Yeah, I've been dairy free since 2013.
Right, so you were probably doing some soy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what, this just isn't good.
Right,
yeah,
it's not. It's like not real food.
You taught me how to make nacho cheese, and now it's awesome. Now I have that and ranch dressing.
That makes me happy.
I cried. Remember, I cried the first time I did ranch dressing. I don't know if I'm proud of that, but it's
I love it. And I love that you just get a whole head of cauliflower.
Oh my gosh, and I just see you next time. I can watch a movie.
All right, we're starting to thicken up.
Yeah, for real. It does not take long.
Nope, it doesn't take long at all. And it'll thicken more in the fridge. Okay, so let's see what this baby can do.
Let's go, Danielle.
So,
Vitamix. Oh, she's so quiet. Look at her.
Get it.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So with something like this, you want to start lower and then kind of like gradually increase. Yeah. Okay. So
oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Good.
And so fast.
So
you know, you never recognize, my blender was so good for so long, but you never recognize that it is not as strong as it needs to be until you watch a brand new one do what it's supposed to do.
Okay, so there's that. You can taste that. And
oh, that's awesome. And it doesn't need any more sweet. It doesn't need any sweetener in it.
No, which is awesome. Coconut milk for some people is completely sweet enough. So it's like a matter of preference. So you decide.
You're rarely going to run into something that's sweet enough for me. So
I'm kind of the same. So okay, see, we're thickening as we go.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? This is not quite thick enough.
I mean, I wish I was bougie enough to always have mason jars, but you know, in real life, I'm probably going to also.
Are these frozen bananas? Can I add some?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I always have frozen bananas. I always have frozen. There may be some, oh no, I have to throw the spinach away when I move.
So really we want this thick enough that it can kind of hold this guy on top of it. Does that make sense?
So he's
going first. This is
Got it.
The smoothie's going first, and then we're going to put this on top afterwards. And the reason why is because it almost like traps in the air so that this doesn't oxidize, because it does have, so it's not going to get like all gross.
Yes, so if you put avocado in it, it'll stay.
Totally.
Brilliant. You have thought of everything.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
It's angry.
It's angry.
Those bananas, to be fair, Danielle F. Vitamix, those bananas have been frozen a long time. Those aren't freshly frozen, so this isn't on you, this is on me. I froze those bananas a long time ago. Moved into my new house. Hey.
Don't you doubt me.
Yeah, it's like, did you say I can't do this? I can't do this. Okay, so.
All right. So, here we go.
Mason jars.
Mason jars.
In my real life, which is this, but also, when you're not here, I'll probably also use like waterware.
Oh, I was gonna say water. These you're gonna use these as water glasses.
Oh yeah.
No. The only reason why I said mason jars was so that you could grab and go because they have a lid to them. But really, like,
and glass is better for you than plastic, right?
Well, yes. You don't ever want to put anything hot into plastic. That's for sure.
So that all that microwave plastic stuff I'm doing is probably like
it's not really good for you.
On my brain.
They're saying that. I mean, there's stuff about it
like real
leaching into.
Oh,
sorry.
Not bad. Because you could also any day just decide to have this as a smoothie.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Or like a mid-afternoon snack. I made these. The first time I made them was right before I had Kezia, and I ate
little tiny.
I ate them like when I come back from the hospital. It was so nice because I didn't have time to make myself.
Right.
So whatever your reason is, look at that.
Oh my gosh, so thick.
So thick. All right. So I mean, really, you can do however much you want, but I think like.
And you want to? Oh, look, it's going around it. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
This is when if you weren't here, I'd call you immediately. Danielle, it's going around it.
It's okay. Like, you mean like it's going down underneath it? That's okay. I mean, if you kind of drop it in a little bit light, it'll kind of just sit on top.
You're like, Annie, feel quick globbing it in there.
It doesn't really matter because I think that you should put a few of these in the freezer too, just so that you have them. And if you're like, I just don't really want to eat this 6 days in a row.
Yeah.
Because it really will only last in your fridge for like 5 days or so.
Okay.
You know what? The thicker your smoothie, the more it'll sit on top. Yeah. And my strawberries were in my bag for a little while, so they weren't as frozen as they would be if you pulled stuff straight.
Oh, I was shocked at that time. I came in on the side. We didn't know what to do with it. Got it. Okay, so let's keep 2 out.
Yeah.
Let's put 2 in the freezer.
2 in the fridge.
2 in the fridge. And
one for each of us. One for you, one for me.
Sorry. Just shutting you in the freezer.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna put these guys up. Well, that was my fault.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have brought some more groceries for you.
I mean, I've only lived here a minute.
I know, I feel bad. I should have like stocked your whole fridge.
But do you like what I have?
You've got the essentials. You've got cashew queso, some rosé.
Some chia seeds already.
Chutney mace. Yeah, I mean, you're good. You're good. That's all you need. And some chia pudding. All right. Blueberries. So this stuff's good. It's like all nuts and seeds. You can make, I have a recipe to make it yourself, but I mean, you know. It's
and here's the other thing is that you can use this stuff and it tricks your brain into thinking you're eating granola when you're actually eating
because it's
seeds
crunchy.
And nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Nope, it doesn't.
Oats.
Nope. And some berries.
This one won't rip, I'm gonna have to eat it.
It's okay.
For the life.
All right, I know we're...
Okay, let's talk about other combos you can put on this. Bananas.
Anything.
And walnuts.
Yep. Bananas.
And a little drizzle of honey.
Bananas, walnuts, coconut. Bee pollen is really good for, especially for like seasonal allergies and lots of other things. So you could buy that at Whole Foods. I mean, yeah, anything you want, really.
All right, you want to sit on my porch?
Let's go. It's good that this is cold because it's humid and hot out here. Yeah, eat them at the same time because then it's like that mixture.
Dude, that is so good.
Can you eat that for breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
With pleasure.
I'm so happy for you in your new house. I wish I lived here so I could come and sit with you out here.
Man, you're the best. Thank you. I love you.
Thanks for letting me come over.